It's the final week of the college football regular season. What a season it has been. I am number one at WagerTalk in CFB, also number one the last 365 days. Going to talk more about that in just a bit. But first, got to get you guys 5 free winners. 1 for Friday night and 4 more for Saturday. Coming right up, some of the biggest matchups on deck. As a reminder, you can always comment down below with your thoughts on these selections, or let me know what you're betting on this weekend. Just, if you'd be so kind, smash that like button. Your support on the Power 5, always greatly appreciated. Here we go. Number 1, Iowa, -3 versus Nebraska. It's a Friday night game. So earlier in the week, Iowa got as high as -5.5 in the market. Do not understand the buyback at all here, as Nebraska is in total letdown mode after finally getting bowl eligible last week. First time since 2016 with their win over Wisconsin. Thus, the longest bowl drought for any team in a Power 4 conference is now over. That's a big deal in Lincoln. But guess what? Under Matt Rule, Nebraska's just 3-6-1 against the number when coming off a straight-up win. Now they're going on the road, and quarterback Dylan Raiola has a very poor 2-6 touchdown to interception ratio outside of Lincoln, while averaging only 5.9 yards per completion. The only road win Nebraska has this season came at Purdue, who stinks. We all understand that. Iowa is a good team. We all understand that as well. Doesn't matter who's the quarterback for them. And here at home, the Hawkeyes are 3-0 in conference play, winning by an average of 27.3 points while scoring at least 40 in all 3 games. The Hawkeyes have also won 8 of the last 9 against the Cornhuskers, so lay it Friday night at Kinnick. Number 2, moving to Saturday, I like UTSA +7 at Army, noon Eastern time Saturday. Horrible spot for Army here. They're off the blowout loss to Notre Dame last week. That ended their hopes of an undefeated regular season, not to mention any hope of making the college football playoff. Also, what were they doing? Having quarterback Bryson Daly, who was banged up, run 11 times on the final drive, down 42. I don't know. Seems foolish to me. Regardless, Army has the AAC title game on deck against Tulane, who just suffered a look-ahead loss of their own last night at home to Memphis. Memphis +13.5, a nice outright winner here on the Power 5, oh, by the way. But then, getting back to Army, after that AAC title game against Tulane, they've got the big rivalry matchup versus Navy, obviously. I don't think they're going to care much about UTSA. Oh, by the way, teams this season after facing Notre Dame, 0-9-1 against the spread next game. And UTSA has been playing well of late. I'm not sure if you've noticed this. Roadrunners are 3-0 straight up and against the spread their last 3 games. The only loss they've taken in their last 5 was by 1 after somehow blowing a 35-point lead to Tulsa. UTSA's defense can stop the run. Top 11 in the country, giving up just 3.07 yards per attempt. That's pretty important when facing Army. Give me the points. Number 3, also give me the points with Arizona +9 at home versus Arizona State. Can you believe the look-ahead line for this game over the summer was Arizona -17? So a near 4 TD swing in a few months' time. Like that value. Now, Arizona State, it's been an incredible season under Kenny Dillingham. They need this win to get to the Big 12 championship game. What a situation that would be. This was a team that was projected to win only 4.5 games before the start of the season. Meanwhile, Arizona has been an abject disaster in their first season under Brent Brennan. Last year, the Wildcats were the best ATS team in the country. We love betting on them down the stretch. Now, 2024, they're the worst ATS team in the country. 2-9 versus the number. But this is a rivalry game at home that I expect they'll be up for. A classic case of buy low, sell high here. Longtime fans of the Power 5 know about that concept. Arizona State fans, they stormed the field last week following the win over BYU. The Sun Devils have just one Big 12 win by more than 10 points, so I like the underdog there. Number 4, let's go to prime time on Saturday. I like LSU -6 versus Oklahoma. Once again, buy low, sell high. We are buying low on LSU, who I still have power rated as a top 20 team in the country, despite failing to cover 4 in a row, 3 of those games being straight-up losses. Meanwhile, sell high on Oklahoma after the huge upset win over Alabama last week in Norman, which got the Sooners Bowl eligible. Brian Kelly, when not favored by more than a touchdown at home, 28, 11, and 3 against the spread. Go Tigers. That's Geaux for those keeping score at home. And number 5, we will close out the Power 5 with the big one. Texas A&M plus 5.5 versus Texas. Yes, this classic rivalry is being renewed now that both schools are in the SEC. First meeting since 2011. Winner goes to the SEC championship game to face Georgia. So high stakes Saturday night at 7:30 Eastern in College Station, where A&M has one of the great home field advantages in the sport. This will also be the first time all season that A&M is an underdog. When not favored by more than a field goal at home, Aggies head coach Mike Elko, 6-1 against the spread. That goes back to his time with Duke. And I gotta say, the Texas guys just hasn't been that impressive in 2024. What is their great win? Talked about this last week on the Power 5 when I faded the Longhorns at home versus Kentucky. They didn't cover that spread. The only time Texas has had to step up in class this season, they got smacked by Georgia. Give me the points with A&M. All right, let's now do a quick recap of the Power 5. Number 1, Iowa -3 versus Nebraska. That is a Friday night game. Number 2, moving to Saturday, UTSA +7 at Army. Number 3, Arizona +9 versus Arizona State. Number 4, LSU -6 versus Oklahoma. Number 5, Texas A&M +5.5 versus Texas. Again, go ahead, comment down below with your thoughts, positive or negative. I don't care. Let me know what you're betting on Friday and Saturday as well. Always enjoy seeing that. Then, after you're done commenting, head on over to wt.buzz/BP. That is where you will find all of my top college football plays for the weekend. As a reminder, not only am I number 1 at WagerTalk this season in CFB, but number 1 the last 365 days as well. An incredible 67% winning run over the last 12 months. 58-29 my last 87 selections. That's plus 95.1 units. Includes 15-7 my last 22, so we're maintaining that 67% winning run. Of course, last Saturday, I nailed a 5% max bet with Fresno State. By the time many of you are watching this video, my best bet for Friday will have already kicked off. However, still plenty of time to get down on Saturday's card. I'm going to have 5 or 6 plays. You can get the complete card for just $29 right now. But I would implore you to take advantage of one of the best special offers of the year at WagerTalk. Right now, you can get the next 7 days of plays, all sports, college football, NFL, soccer, any basketball I release as well, for just $69. That's right, a full week of winners for just $69. It's $30 off the normal price. Can't beat that. No coupon code needed. Just head on over to wt.buzz/BP right now to take advantage. And that is going to do it for this edition of the Power 5. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well. Smash that like button if you did. Make sure you're subscribed to the WagerTalk YouTube channel. And until next time, let's cash some tickets.